welcome to Yoga with Adine. I hope you're well. Today we're going to come into a nice comfortable position as always. So take that little time really to just settle in here. Take a cross-legged position or kneeling, whatever suits you today, or legs out front. And then start to take a moment to settle onto your mat, taking the time, carving out that time for yourself, your space, for yoga. So whatever that feels for you, noticing how the body feels today. The body can differ and you can feel little aches and pains between each week, each day. So just being mindful to recognise what the body needs today. And then slowly tuck the tailbone under. Feel the tuck with the tailbone. Belly button into the spine slightly. Take a slight connection here, so you're pulling the belly button towards the spine. And then slowly start to grow up through the spine. Feel the lengthening through the spine. And as you're growing up through the spine, take a beautiful inhale and feel that breath start to ripple up the spine. And as you're inhaling, you're filling the lungs, the four corners of the torso, four sides. And as you exhale, exhale this time, opening the mouth. So as you exhale, release the breath through the mouth like a sigh. Inhale again, all the way, ripple up through the spine. And as you exhale again, open the mouth and release it as a sigh. Let go of any stress, any worries. Inhale the fresh breath in. Again, grow tall through the spine. And as you exhale, release the breath through the mouth last time. This time, inhale up through the spine. Purse the lips, close the eyes, and as you exhale, soften the face. Release the jaw. Release any tension that you're holding in the head and the neck. Inhale, feel the body lifting and rising, filling that body more with the breath. And as you exhale, drop the shoulders from the ears, feel the shoulder blades slide down the back, tuck the tailbone under, help those elbows a little bit more towards the floor. Once more, inhale, grow tall. And as you exhale, soften the hips, release the hips, maybe release the glutes, maybe release the knees towards the floor a little bit more, softening and anchoring into your mat. Inhale, grow tall. And as you exhale, draw the chin to the chest. Feel the shoulders dropping away from the ears. And then lift the chest to the chin and pull the chin back down to the chest. Really feel a deep stretch in the neck here. Inhale, chin to sky. Open that throat. And as you exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Two more like this. Inhale, chin to sky. Notice how it feels through the back of the neck. Exhale, chin to chest. Once more like this. Inhale, chin to sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Reset head over heart, heart over pelvis. Keep your eyes closed if you wish. Inhale here. As you exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, bring the chin all the way through and bring it over to the left shoulder. As you exhale, bring it back to the right. So using the breath, inhale, move the chin all the way to the opposite shoulder. And as you exhale, bring it back. Dropping the shoulders from the ears, noticing how that feels through the neck. Inhale. And exhale back. One more each side. Inhale, chin over. Exhale, chin back. Reset head over heart, heart over pelvis. And take both hands to your belly. Soften here, give your belly a little rub. Notice the palms, the warmth in the palms already. And then just soften here, drop the shoulders away from the ears. We're going to inhale through the nose, take the breath all the way down into the belly, pushing the belly into the hands. Really take as much breath as you can in. And as you exhale, pull the belly towards the spine, let that belly recede away from those hands and release all the breath. When you've receded all the breath, then take that next inhale in, pushing the belly maybe a little bit further into the hands this time. Filling the whole torso. Exhale, pull the belly to the spine and let that breath go. Once more like this. Inhale. Find more space to send that breath. Exhale, pull belly to spine. Release the hands and bring the hands to the heart center. Take a moment here. Take an inhale, lift the chest to the thumbs. And exhale, bow the chin to the chest once more. Grow tall through the spine. Really lengthen through that neck. And maybe take a moment here to just set an intention for your practice today. We've taken a few moments here in mindful meditation, moving the head and the neck. Slowing everything down, being mindful of the breath, taking full diaphragmatic breath all the way down to the belly. Maybe that intention just comes naturally. But make sure it's something that's not on your to-do list. It's not just something that you need to achieve today, but something for you. And then slowly inhale the palms, bring them all the way up to the heavens. And as you exhale, sweep those hands to the side, surrounding yourself with that intention. Bring the fingers to the mat. Link those eyes open. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale the right fingers to the sky. Exhale over to the left. Maybe walk those left fingers out along the mat a little bit here. Maybe softening the forearm towards the mat. Roll that right shoulder back. And then sink a little bit further. Nice C shape with the spine here. Sinking that right seat bone to the floor. Inhale both hands to the heavens. Exhale, drop the right fingers to the mat. Inhale, left fingers to the sky. Exhale, over, C shape for the spine. Maybe walking those right fingers out away from you. Softening the right forearm to the mat. Maybe not, maybe one side softens, maybe it doesn't. And then slowly roll that left shoulder back, sinking and opening up through the chest, and sink that left seat bone to the ground. Really feel that deep stretch all the way through the side body. Inhale, both hands to the heavens. Exhale, bow and fold, hands to the mat in front of you. Walk those hands away from yourself and have a little sway through the hips here. Notice how it feels in your lower back, the hips, the lower spine. And maybe walk those hands a little bit further out here, softening the belly towards the feet. And just releasing everything down the spine. Take a big inhale, fill the lungs. And as you exhale, maybe bow and fold a little bit more, pushing those seat bones into the ground. Feel that beautiful stretch here. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale here as you exhale, walk the hands under the shoulders. Beautiful. Bring the legs together. Bring those feet together, feet on the mat straight away. And then bring those feet as wide as the mat. Take the hands, the fingers to each other. And inhale, drop both knees to the right. A little bit of a twist here already to start. And I'm doing this early because we normally do this at the end of practice. I just want us to be aware of the difference that we feel after we've done the practice and we're all nice and warm to when we start. So just be gentle here. Inhale here and exhale, maybe let the knees drop a little bit further. Inhale, bring them back through center. Exhale, drop them to the left. Notice and just let them become heavier as you sink into that stretch. Maybe push the chest forward, pinch the shoulder blades together, and maybe that lets that right knee push a little bit further to the end of the mat. Inhale through center. Exhale, drop to the right. Same again this side. Push the chest, pinch the shoulders together. Nice deep stretch in the lower back. Inhale through center. Exhale last time to the left. Pausing here, noticing how that feels. Lift the chest. And then inhale, bring the feet back, flat to the floor. Walk the hands in and coming through all the way around to our all fours. And just something a little bit different there in our little ditty this morning. So spread those hands really wide, index fingers and thumbs towards the top, spin the elbow creases to the front, knees under the hips, toes untucked. And then we inhale, drop the belly to the floor. Just let it hang there for a moment. Don't rush through the move. So let the belly hang, drop into the chest, and then lift the chest forward. So you're looking long line through towards you. And then feel that nice stretch in the lower back because everything hangs here. Take one more breath here. Maybe come a little deeper. Inhale here. As you exhale now, come up to your cat stretch. Push up into the cat stretch, into the shoulders. Pause at the top here. Tuck the tailbone, belly to spine. Pushing into the tops of the feet on the mat. Pushing up and away with those hands. Really feel that stretch develop in the back. Like you're splitting your spine, you're unzipping that vertebrae, opening up here. Now we're going to move. Inhale, drop belly, cow. Exhale, cat. Use that breath maybe this time as you're breathing. Inhale. When you take your exhale, maybe open the mouth. Releasing any tension. Inhale, drop belly, cow. Draw that lovely long line with the nose, and as you exhale, release cat. Once more, inhale, maybe bending the arms in through to your cow. And exhale, lift up, tuck up, push high, cat. Inhale, neutral spine, nice and strong. As you exhale, take the right foot out to the side. Check that the arch of the foot, the right foot, is in line with that knee of the left knee. And then roll the outside edge of the foot out, toes pointing to the front, heel directly behind. Inhale, take the weight forward. Exhale, sink it back. Just two like this. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Once more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back and hold. Just pause here for a moment. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, coming back, release the knee. Inhale, right hand to the sky. Exhale, thread that hand under. Really reach that right hand under and then roll onto that right shoulder blade. Bring that left hand underneath the shoulder and use that to push into the mat, to maybe twist yourself a little bit more into this stretch. Maybe bump the hips to the right to increase that stretch into the lower back. Inhale, looking up past that left shoulder. And as you exhale, maybe journey a little deeper into the twist. Nice and strong here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, the right hand to the sky. Exhale, hand to mat. Reset all fours. Inhale here, exhale, take the left foot out to the side. So set yourself up nice and strong. Push into the outside edge. Inhale, take the nose to the top of the mat. Exhale, sink back on the heel. Inhale, forward. Exhale, sink back. Once more, inhale, forward. Exhale, sink back. Pause here a moment. Really push into the outside of that foot. Sinking here. Feel that nice stretch through the inner thigh on the left leg. Inhale, coming back. Drawing that foot in, reset all fours. Pushing up and away from the mat. Inhale, left hand to sky, reach up. Exhale, thread the needle, take it under. Left side of the face to mat. And then really roll back onto that left shoulder. Keep that right hand underneath that right shoulder. And then inhale here as you exhale, push into the mat. Trying to twist a little bit more, looking over that right shoulder. And then maybe notice if your hips bump to the right. If so, pull them back to the left to get even deeper stretch. Push the weight into the tops of the feet and gaze past that right hand. Using that breath here. Feel that nice stretch through the lower back, into the shoulder. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, sweep the left hand all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hand to mat. Walk those hands out slowly and then drop the forearms to the mat. Maybe walk the knees back a hair. We're coming into puppy posture. So drop here the chest and the chin to the mat, or maybe the forehead, keeping those hips directly over the knees. Feel that lovely stretch through the lower back. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale here as you exhale, draw a line with the nose to the top of the mat, coming through into a little Sphinx pose. So dropping the hips to the mat, pushing in those forearms, lifting that chest. Really push the hips into the mat, squeeze the glute, check both legs are nice and long behind you, and then lift up through the chest, maybe taking a slight pinch in the shoulder blades. Really pushing into the forearms into the mat, really activating the lower back. Slight little back bend here. Inhale here as you exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the knees and coming up to low plank. Always an option to stay on the knees if you need to. And then check the elbows are under the shoulders. Spread the weight really strong through those hands. Tuck the tailbone under, lift the belly to the spine. Push the heels to the back of the mat. Long line from the crown to tail, activating through the core and the back. Inhaling, and the legs, and exhaling. Two more breaths here. Inhaling, and exhaling. Inhale here. As you exhale, drop to the knees. Walk the hands under the shoulders, and then slowly peel the knees up and back, downward facing dog. Now pedal here. Notice how it feels through the hips today. Sway here, dropping the shoulders from the ears. And then whatever it is you need to do to settle in your dog, dropping the heels to the mat, drop the shoulders, breathing nicely, strongly here, inhaling and exhaling. Drop the left heel towards the mat, inhale the right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Roll that right hip down, lift up, squeeze to the sky. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Step through between the hands. Look forward, low lunge. Sink the hips, but keep that back knee charged and lifted. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, stepping in, forward fold. Bring those feet together. Release here through the upper back. Nod the head yes, shake the head no if you wish. And take a generous bend of the knees so the tummy rests on top of the thighs. Softening here, the first inversion of the day. Inhale, take a half lift, hands to shins, long flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling all the way up through the spine. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tuck the tailbone, everything locks in. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Take a moment here to really ground through those four corners of the feet. So lift the toes to the face, push through those four corners, and then gradually really push through that ball toe, that big toe, and then slowly let those toes replace on the mat, one at a time, consciously noticing that footing here on the mat. Inhale, lift up through the front body, through the kneecaps, the quads, lift up through the chest. And as you exhale, roll down the back body, the shoulders, shoulder blades, tuck the tailbone under. One more full breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins if you wish. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll all the way up through the spine. Exhale, keep the hands in the sky. Grab hold of that left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, reach the hand higher. Exhale. exhale over to the right. So bump the hips to the left. Feel that nice C shape again with the spine. Inhale to the sky, switch wrists, reach that right hand to the sky, exhale over to the left. Once more each side, inhale, pull up to the center, switch wrists over to the right. Inhale to center, lift, switch wrists, exhale to the left. Inhale to center, release hands, exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to mat. Step back with the left leg. Sink the hips. Look forward. Nice strong stretch here. Exhale, step up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, drop the heels. Come high on those toes and slowly roll all the way through to plank. Elbows into the ribs. Inhaling. Oh, hello, darling. Puppy's just come back from the groomer. And exhaling. Inhale here. As you exhale, drop the knees, elbows into the ribs, and then slowly come to knees, chest, chin. So knees on the mat, chest on the mat. Push the bottom into the sky, looking along the mat, and really pull those elbows into the ribs. Inhale here. As you exhale, push the hips into the mat. Come through little baby cobra. And as you exhale, come back down to the mat. Inhale here, exhale, tuck the toes up and back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, left leg to sky, three-legged dog this time. Really strong, roll that left toe down. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through between the hands. Push the hips, low lunge. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here, exhale, stepping in, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Just take a moment here in your forward fold, just softening, releasing through those hamstrings. And then take one big inhale. Exhale, release. And then inhale, roll all the way up through the spine. Lifting the hands to the heavens. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Take a moment here, bring the feet together, really together. And just notice how you feel. Maybe close down the eyes, releasing the breath. Tuck the tailbone, belly to spine. And let's go again. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with the right leg. Lift and lunge here. Exhale, step back with the left to plank. Knees or toes, elbows in. Inhale here, exhale. Slowly lower all the way to the mat. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, up and back, downward dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Roll through the spine. Come to the knees or stay on the toes, slowly lower. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Once more like this. Inhale, lift on the toes, roll through the spine to plank. Elbows in, slowly lower. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Breathing, softening, releasing. Slowly walk the feet to the face. Come to that forward fold. And then slowly on the inhale, roll up through the spine. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, slide down, chair pose. Drop, tailbone tuck. Belly to spine, biceps by ears, pinch the shoulders, blades together. Inhale and exhale. Two more breaths, come a little lower maybe. Inhale low, lifting down, releasing the upper body over the legs. Keeping that legs nice and strong, bend, maybe drop the bottom a little lower. And then inhale, release the hands all the way back up, start position. Keep low, chair pose. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, lift the heels, sink the low and bottom. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale, stand tall on those tiptoes, keep those heels lifted. Stabilize, tuck, drop the shoulders. And as you exhale, drop the heels, bring the hands to the heart center. Release the feet, give the feet a shake if you need. And then reset. Inhale through center. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to plank. Nice, strong here in your plank. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, drop to the knees. And then slowly extend that left top leg, flat foot. Take the right hand underneath the right shoulder and sweep the left hand all the way up to the sky. Side angle plank. Reaching to the sky and really push into the top of that right foot on the floor. Lift that hip away from the floor. And really lengthen and reach to the sky a little bit more. If you want more, step that bottom foot out to join the top foot. And then see if you can lift up away more, so you feel like you can pull this hip away from the ground, reaching up and away. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here. As you exhale, take the left hand to the mat, roll through to plank. Come onto those toes or knees, elbows in, chaturanga, you choose your level. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Come high on the toes, hop, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly roll all the way up through the spine and come all the way onto the toes. Lift those hands to the sky, lifting up. Drop the shoulders, tuck the tailbone. Inhale here. As you exhale, see if you can squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward, and maybe take a little back bend, like you're falling backwards, keeping those heels lifted. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. So you're diving back like an angel. Exhale, stand tall, hands to sky, keep those heels lifted. And as you exhale, start to bend the knees, bring the hands through to heart center as you come into chair again with the heels lifted, or you can drop them, it's up to you. Lift those heels, drop the bottom, tuck the tailbone, belly to spine, pinch the shoulder blades together. Inhale here. As you exhale, reach down and grab those ankles again, keeping those heels lifted. Lots of balance. Bring those elbows out to the side and just let the body fall over. Can you come any higher on those toes? Strong balance. Maybe take one finger to the floor if you need. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, release the hands up. Come back to chair. Drop the bottom a bit more. Lift the heels a little higher. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, drop the heels, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop to plank. Drop the left knee. And then take that right foot flat to the floor. Take the left hand under the left shoulder and inhale that right hand to the sky. So side plank again. Lift the hips away from the floor. So we're holding it here a little bit longer than normal, lifting up nice and strong. If you want more, step that bottom foot out to join the top foot, and then again lift the hips even higher, pushing away from that mat, lifting the hip, inhaling and exhaling. One more full breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, right hand to mat, roll through to plank, knees or toes. Take a chaturanga here, slowly controlled. Up dog or cobra. Downward dog. Knees as wide as the mat, toes to touch, sink back, child's pose, breathe. Reset the breath. Sink into the hips, soften the seat bones to the heels, just releasing through those feet, those toes, those legs and the lower back. Lots of work through the lower back in our chair pose, but also lots of strength through our side planks. So breathe here, inhaling and exhaling. From here, coming up all the way back, downward facing dog, reset. And the sun is coming out. Joy, breathe. Drop the heels to the mat. Soften the belly to the thighs. And notice how your body feels. Inhale, right leg to sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, take a tiger's tail, so really open up here, roll that hip up to the sky, so right knee to the sky, bringing that right foot to the glute. And then here, just push back, so you're pushing back, bringing the belly to the thigh. So notice how that feels here. We're going to change this, so we're going to start to look forward to the fingers. And as you're coming forward, you're bringing your chest forward, which brings the knee even further forward, higher. So you're coming into a little bit of a back bend here. So notice how that feels, looking towards the top of the mat. Noticing how it feels in the left, and lift and squeeze through the glute. Inhale here, as you exhale, bring the knee all the way through and step that knee and foot between the hands. Sink here, drop and lower, drag the left hand to the mat and inhale the right hand to the sky. Inhale here, exhale, maybe take a bind, take that hook and try and find the top of that left hip, roll that right shoulder back, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here, as you exhale, release the right hand all the way back down to the ground. So from our low lunge here, we're going to take the weight into the front foot and lift the back foot off the ground, and we're going to lift up into warrior three, airplane arms. Strong, I know. Maybe it takes a couple of steps, but if not, that's all good. Inhale here, exhale, take that foot all the way back where you started, come back down to low lunge. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, we're coming up this time, push the weight in the right foot, bring the left knee all the way up to the chest. Exhale, we're going to tip forward, sending that leg back, but bringing that right fingers to the floor, keeping that knee bent, opening up here. So keep the knee bent open. So it's like a half moon, but the knee is bent. Fingers can drop down if you need to the floor or to a block, but nice and strong here. And then bring the knee back all the way up to the nose, bring the hands to the heart this time. Lengthen and take the foot to the floor. Release the feet, twist off the ankles. Whew. A little bit of an interesting flow there today. So we'll see how we get on there. So we're going to come through and do the other side. So inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to mat, step or hop to plank. You choose. Elbows in, slowly lower, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Just soften here in your dog. Drop into the heels. And really make sure you've got a really strong basis with those fingers in and spread the hands in the mat. Because when you come forward into our little dragonfly, you need that nice strong basis. So drop the right heel to the mat. Inhale, left leg to sky. Three-legged dog to start with. Then take the tiger's tail, bending that knee. Send the knee to the sky, the foot to the glute. Maybe looking underneath that left armpit. Feel that stretch through the psoas. Breathing here. Then start to take the nose and take the eye gaze all the way to the front of the mat. You square off the hips to the front and then start to come forward, lifting up through the chest. And then you bring that knee a little bit higher, squeeze that left glute. Hello, darling. Hello, hello, hello. Inhale here, lift that knee one more second higher. And as you exhale, bring the knee to the nose, squeeze it, step through between the hands. Low lunge. Inhaling and exhaling. So this time, remember, we're going to come up into our warrior three with airplane arms. So take the weight into the front foot, roll into the front foot, come onto the back toes here, and nice and strong, fly up. Lift and roll. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the knee to the nose, hands to the sky. Balance. Look at something that's not moving. Inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to tip back, forward, warrior three. Lengthen out. And then step back, low lunge. Sink, soften, breathe, look forward. One more time, this time come up on the toe, back toes, lift up, warrior three. And then from here, arms wide, then start bending that top knee, opening up, left fingers to the floor, right fingers to the sky. Hover. Breathe. Is the right hand on top of the left in the sky? Let me see. Good, 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 good. Well done. And then slowly control belly to spine as you bring the knee all the way to the chest, hands to heart. Stand tall. Exhale, foot to floor. Inhale through center. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step, hop or jump to plank. Knees or toes slowly lower. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Drop to the knees as wide as the mat. Toes to touch. Sink back, extended child's pose. Breathe. Soften. Release. Notice how you feel. One more breath here. And then up and back, downward dog. So nice and strong in your dog again. Last little bit here on the movement. One more flow. Noticing how everything feels. Inhale, right leg to sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through between the hands. Back foot 45, warrior one. Strong in your warrior. Roll that right hip back, roll the left forward, drop the shoulders from the ears. Sink into the legs, breathing, inhaling and exhaling. One more breath, inhale. And as you exhale, tip forward, warrior one. Inhale here, as you exhale, release the right fingers to the floor, open the arm. So you've got extended here, side angle. So fingers can come to the floor or right forearm, right thigh, you choose. Inhale and exhale. Sweep that back hand to join the one on the floor. Nice and strong. Keep strong in those legs and make a steeple grip with the hands as you inhale. Draw a line all the way forward, up and back. Sink down into the legs. Nice and strong. Inhaling and exhaling. Release the left hand, bring that behind and grab, just take that to the back of that left thigh. Just rest gently. Inhale, reach the right fingers high to the sky. And as you exhale, pull back, lift back, sink a little bit lower into that front leg. Maybe lift the front heel if you wish. Breathing and softening. One more full breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, sweep the left hand all the way up to the sky. Exhale, drop the heel, hands to the mat, lift the back heel, step back to plank, chaturanga, slowly, controlled. Up dog or cobra, downward dog. Inhaling and exhaling. One more full breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale, left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze it up, lift it up, squeeze it. Step through between the hands, back foot 45. Strong, and push up all the way up, warrior one. Same thing other side, square the hips to the top of the mat, roll the left hip back, roll the right forward. Drop the shoulders from the ears, pushing strong into that standing leg, that back leg into that knife edge. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale here as you exhale, tip forward. Drop, reach, send that left hip back. Release the left hand towards the left ankle. Open up the right to the sky. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale here, draw the line with that hand all the way to draw down to the ground. Make the steeple grip with those hands. Inhale here as you exhale, lift up. Sink. Drop the shoulders, nice strong legs. Inhale and exhale. Release the right hand down back to the right thigh. Inhale, reach the left fingers higher. Exhale, reach back and let that right finger slide down the back of the leg, opening up here. Can you come down, lowering the legs, or maybe lift that front heel if you want a little bit more. Breathing, opening. Drop the heel, sweep the hand all the way back up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the mat, release the back heel, step back to plank, chaturanga, slowly lower. Up dog or cobra, downward dog. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale here, as you exhale, drop to the knees, swim the legs to one side and lower yourself back onto your back, bring the knees into the chest. Just give yourself a hug. Just have a little rock here. And really notice that lower back on the mat. So really tug the tailbone up, so you're pushing the lower back into the mat. Feel that nice massage here through the tops of the hips, the lower back and the glutes. And then we're going to take the feet to the floor. So feet to the floor, nice to the glutes, and take the hands to the floor. We're going to lift the heels off the mat, so we're coming onto the toes. And then slowly take the hands on top of the thighs. Pull the belly button into spine. We're going to slide up and try and reach our fingers to the tops of our knees, but nice and controlled, using the exhalation. So Inhale to prepare, tuck tailbone, pull belly to the spine. Exhale, slide and reach those fingers all the way to the top, trying to take those shoulders off the floor. And as you exhale, slide back down. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, release. So slow control, lifting all the way. And each time, see if you can come a little higher. Feel like you're walking up a mountain and you need to get to really to the top to see that view. So you're reaching and looking and see if you can peer over the top of that mountain, pulling that belly button into the spine, using that control, pulling that belly to the floor, reaching up and releasing slowly, controlling, letting that spine reset on the mat, coming up slow and coming on in on the exhale on the way down. So inhale to prepare, exhale, coming up. Pull the belly to the spine, exhale down. We're going to do this once more. Inhale to prepare, exhale, coming up. And then slowly coming down. Beautiful. Take the hands to the temples. We're going to take the knees parallel to the floor. So for a start here, we're going to inhale here. As you exhale, extend the right leg and take that right shoulder to the left knee. We can either take the toes just a touch to the floor or take a full extension with the leg. Inhale through center, exhale, switch. Extend the left leg, left shoulder to right knee. Inhale through center, exhale, switch. Inhale through center, exhale, switch. Inhale through center. Keep the shoulders high all the time. Don't lie back on the mat. Just keep everything strong, open, and really try and bring the shoulder across rather than the elbow so that you're getting the twist through the center line. Just keep switching, extending. We're going to take 2 more each side. Through center. Once more each side. Feel that belly starting to heat up. And then when you've finished, lie yourself back down, release the hands. Inhale here, keep those knees in a 90-90. And then just tap those toes towards the end of the mat. The further you go, obviously the stronger, and then the closer obviously will be easier. So just listen to your body, notice where it feels good for you, and the moment that your lower back starts to come off the mat, then you need to bring those legs a little bit closer to the body. So you're really pushing that lower back in, using the hands on the mat for support, and taking just gentle taps here with the mat onto the floor. You'll really feel that activating through the lower abs, pulling that belly in, and then having to engage it to bring those legs back to start position. I'm going to take 3 more like this. 2 and 1. And then bring the knees into the chest. And we're going to extend them out fully to 45 degrees. Push and point those toes. Bring the knees into the chest. Exhale, scoop them out 45 degrees. In and exhale, scoop. Again, pull the belly into the spine. Exhale, push those toes away and bring them back in. Scoop, lengthen, bring them back. Open. For 3 more. For 3. For 2. Last one. And bring the knees into the chest, releasing here. 1 more, just going to switch on those obliques. So take those legs back to tabletop, open those arms wide, and then we're slowly going to let both knees drop to the left side. And as it comes down, then extend the top leg, and then bring that all the way back through center, and then switch both back to tabletop. Take both knees to the right hand side, and then extend the top leg, bring that all the way through center. Reset to the left, extend the top leg, bring all the way through centre, and then over to the right, extend the top leg, all the way through centre. If you want to extend this now, you extend both legs to the sky and then take both legs over to the left and keep them extended, pull them all the way back to centre, reset in the middle and then extend them to the right. So make it your own, using that, but when you're bringing the legs back to the centre, really feel those obliques are you're using obliques to pull you back through centre. So really pull in, contract through the obliques, over to the side. Remember, you can always keep that top leg extended and then reset bend the knees over to the side, extend the top leg. So there's options for all, or full extension of the legs, taking them over to 45 either side. We're going to do one more each side. And then bring the knees into the chest, give yourself a hug. Releasing the abs and just softening here. And then slowly roll to one side, bring yourself up and come through to those legs together. So bring those feet to hobblers. So take the hands behind, lift the seat bones towards the heels and just lengthen up through your nice cobbler stretch here. So grow tall through the spine here. So we're going to do a seated twist but with cobbler today, so it's slightly different with a little bit of an add-on if we wish. So really lengthen through the spine here and then release the left hand and take the left hand on top of the right knee, just outside the top of the knee, and then release the right hand behind and then grow tall through the spine, and as you exhale take a twist here looking over that right shoulder. And then really push that back of that left hand into the knee and see if you can journey a little bit deeper into that twist. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath. Inhale. As you exhale, come through centre, switch sides. Take the right hand on the outside of the left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, grow tall through the spine. Exhale, twist. And maybe let those knees fall a little closer to the earth as well. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, come through centre. We're going to take those feet flat to the floor, so the knees are kind of feet are hip width apart here. And then keep the body upright here like this, nice and strong. You're going to take the right hand across again, and then push the back of that left tricep and then twist through again. And then the more you push that right knee into that left tricep will help you twist a little bit deeper into that stretch. So however you open up here is dependent on how much you push your arm into that leg. So this is where we're going to take a little bit of an interesting one here. So have a quick peek at me. So I'm just going to quickly demonstrate. So where we are in this position here, we're going to inhale here, lift the right hand and the hips up and reach behind. So get a little bit of a stretch here from this position. So from here we were just how we were, and then we just lift the hips and lift the arm up and over. Squeeze the glutes, push the hips to the sky, pushing in and away from that hand, and lengthen through here. And then slowly inhale here, exhale, drop the hips to the mat, and we reset. So take the right hand on the outside of that left knee, take the left hand behind. So first of all, lengthen through spine, twist and look over that left shoulder. And again, if you want to push that left knee into that hand to give you a little bit of a lever here to twist through the back. So really make sure you've got a nice firm basis with that left hand on the mat, as everything is nice and strong. Inhaling and exhaling. And then if you want to come with me, inhale to prepare, exhale, lift the hips and the right hand all the way up at the sky, lift up, squeeze the glutes, push the hips away. Inhaling and exhaling. Next time, inhale here. As you exhale, control the descent of the hips back to the mat and release the hands. From here, take the hands behind you, lower yourself back down onto the mat again and give yourself a big hug. Rock through the lower back, the hips and the knees. And then keep hugging that right knee, extend the left leg along the mat. Really flex that left heel away from you and then hug that right knee a little closer towards that right armpit. Feel that nice stretch in the hip. Tuck the tailbone, push the lower back into the mat. With the left hand, hold on to the right knee. Inhale here. As you exhale, pull it across the body and open the right hand along the floor. So nice supine twist here, a little bit further, deeper here if you wish. Take the gaze to the right hand, the right shoulder comes towards the mat. If you want more, extend that the right leg along the mat. If not, no worries. Maybe just use that left hand to anchor that knee down and just breathe into the lower spine. Full twists here. Use that breath to deepen a little more. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly roll onto your back. Bring that right knee into the chest once more. Hug it in. Inhale here, exhale. Maybe take the knee to the nose. Feel that nice stretch in the neck. So really hug it in. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale here. As you exhale, release the head to the mat and switch knees. Bring the left into the body. Extend the right out along the mat. Flexing the foot. Push the heel away. So have a little play, bring that left knee towards the left armpit to the chest, wherever best feels good for you in that stretch. And then take the right hand on top of the left knee, inhale here. As you exhale, pull it across the body, extend the left arm out along the mat, gaze to the left. Same thing, other side. Notice how one side may feel different to the other. If you want to take that extension with the foot, take the extension. If not, no worries. Maybe anchor that thigh down to the floor. And feel that deep twist here in the lower back. Start to feel the body slowing down, releasing. And start to slow down the breath. Slowly roll onto the back, bring that left knee into the chest again, give it one last hug. Maybe bring the nose to the knee again, feel that stretch in the neck and the shoulders. Inhale here. As you exhale, release that leg out to join the right leg along the mat. Coming to wiggle into your position of comfort. Tuck tailbone, walk the shoulder blades together, let the ankles fall wide. Let those palms come face up, or if you want to be in seated position, please take that moment mindfully, coming into that position of choice. As we start to release, on the exhale, release any last tension that's holding on into the body, any stress. Release and let it go. Take a moment to settle into your space. Settle into the body. And notice the breath settle. Take a moment to let all of that settle, that goodness that we've created. Maybe take a moment to remember the intention you set or might have set at the beginning of the practice. Maybe repeat that now. Or if you didn't set an intention, maybe you'd like to set one now for the rest of your day or your week. And then slowly wiggle fingers and toes, twist wrists and ankles. Take a full body stretch. Maybe reaching up overhead, pointing through with the fingers and the toes, lengthening that body. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a really big hug. Rock through the lower back. And then slowly come to rest on your right hand side. Pausing here. And then slowly, keeping your eyes closed, push yourself up to seated with the palms of your hands open to receive. Joy for no reason. I am filled with quiet joy for no reason save the fact that I'm alive. The message I receive is clear. There's no time to lose from loving, no place but here to offer kindness, no day but this to be my true, unfettered self, and pass the flame from heart to heart. This is the only moment that exists. So simple, so exquisite, and so real. I'm going to take 3 breaths together. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Once more, inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhalation, sweep the palms to the heavens, join in prayer. And as you exhale, bring your palms to your third eye for clear vision, to your mouth for the truth, and to your heart centre for love and for life. Namaste.